Morning, Sean here. In today's video, we're going to be discussing whether or not it's a good idea to borrow money from others in order to operate your private security company. Those of you who have a private investigation company, you can also use this video to help you understand whether or not it's a good idea to borrow money. In a previous video and in the description, I'll leave a link below. I discuss that you should consider saving up a little bit under $27,000 for unarmed post foot patrol. And in that video, I justify the numbers. So I think it's a good idea to review that video. That number, 27,000 almost, is difficult for many to come up with. It's a number that many of us are not prepared to spend, but it's a number that allows us a little bit of cushion and allows us a little bit of flexibility, and it also allows us to operate the security company with minimal pressure. The thing is this: when you're pressured to make payments for your mortgage, your rent, maybe utilities for your business, you're more inclined to take risk. And most of these risks are unnecessary. You take this risk because of the psychological pressure. You don't want to be homeless. You want to live within your means, so you take these risks. You might, for example, you might engage in a marijuana dispensary security project, even though your insurance would not cover that. You can easily justify to the state, you can easily provide a certificate of liability to the state showing that you have insurance, but they're not going to demand you show coverage for your marijuana dispensary project that you're working on, providing security services for. But you might be inclined to take on those assignments even though you're not covered. Okay, those are the risks that I'm talking about. It's a bad idea to borrow in many cases, but in some cases it's okay. I think if you're going to get a contract for something that is most likely going to occur as a result of you borrowing that money, I think it's something to consider to borrow the money. If this is something that's illusory, something that could happen but maybe not, don't borrow the money, you guys. You borrow this $27,000, if you have no assets at all and you borrow this $27,000 from maybe the bank or a family member, guess how much your net worth is? You're negative $27,000. The transient, the homeless guy on the street that has not one penny in his pocket, but maybe the couple of quarters that he or she's going to get from recycling cans, has more money in the bank than you. Well, maybe not even bank account, but this person has more money in his or her pockets than you. This person doesn't have those liabilities that you are accumulating. Okay, it's a horrible feeling knowing that you have to pay all this money back. Now, if somebody's going to give you money and you don't have to pay it back, it's called a grant. And it's also a gift, okay? I don't think there's anything wrong with that, except obviously you might have to pay a favor back unless it's some type of government grant or something like that, okay? And with borrow money from people, remember, you have to pay them. You owe them something other than a payment, other than the interest. You owe them something. They need a favor from you, you owe them. And it's not a cool thing to have to owe lots of favors to a lot of people. It's just something that your brain isn't used to, and something that your brain may not be comfortable with. Okay? Try to live debt free. Many of you actually that contact me, you're running the private security company, and you actually have one or two other jobs. Okay, you have one or two other jobs that help support you building the foundation of your company, and that's okay. I know a lot of people who they still work for the security company, another employer, and they're running their company on their time off, including their days off. Okay, that's okay to hold another job. Some of you think that by running a private security company, you are getting out of a financial situation that is just clinging on to you. Okay, if you think that you're going to be instantly rich by a few contracts or just by opening your private security company, you're wrong. You are definitely wrong. I know a lot of people that started a private security company and they are having problems finding clients. You are wrong if you think that you are going to start becoming rich right away. Okay, this is a process of building a rapport with people, building relationships with people, networking. It might take you a couple years. There's some, okay, I'm going to admit that there's some that they're instantly rich, but those people are rare. Okay, don't be surprised if you end up making less money than your current job. Okay, because remember, you might have to pay employees, pay for rent, pay insurance, all these other operating costs that are covered in that video that I discussed. This is stuff that you got to consider. Okay, you're not going to be instantly rich. There's some contracts that you might work, and they might not be paying you right away. Okay, it happens all the time. People ask me, "Hey, Sean, my client's not paying me. What should I do?" Okay, that's also a possibility. Is you're not going to get paid in time. So what do? Well, obviously you stop working for, you stop servicing this contract. Okay, as for you trying to reclaim this money, good luck. Okay, that you lost. You're gonna have to hire an attorney. You're gonna have to take some time off of your projects to maybe attend some type of hearing, to attend a deposition. Okay, your attorneys that will be working for you, they're going to want to have some money up front, unless it's a contingency basis. Okay, but many times they want the money up front. They want to make sure that they're going to get paid. Okay, don't have these unrealistic expectations. Hope this video helps. If you guys have any other questions, please comment below. I'm a little bit tired. I'm going to go to sleep pretty soon, work graveyards. I may have forgot something or slipped on some of my words. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and you guys have a great day. Thank you.